Hello guys, it is Grace.Filled and my secondary channel, for those of you who do not know, it's Grace.Filled Gardens, where I share my journey to opening up my flower shop, my journey to starting my cut flower farm, my pick your own farm, selling bouquets, etc. at the farmer's market, and all those things. But today, whether you're watching me from Grace.Filled or Grace.Filled Gardens, I want to hold out my hand and give to you the invitation to join me. What am I joining you for, you may say? I want you to join me in reading this book, Forgiven What You Cannot Forget. This is by one of my favorite authors, and I also did a book study on the book Uninvited, and so I'm really excited to be back sharing another one of her videos with you today. This says, discover how to move on, make peace with painful memories, and create a life that's beautiful again. And this is what I want to give you the invitation to do, to join me on my journey of doing this for myself. I want you to know that you don't have to do this alone, that you don't have to take this journey alone, that you're not by yourself, and there are others willing to walk out this with you. What started as me and my best friend reading this book has now turned into over 10 people, and for that I'm extremely grateful and thankful, and I decided why not extend the invitation to you guys as well. So I want to read to you guys the back of this and just kind of tell you what you can expect. It says, dear friends, I understand deeply and personally how hard it is when someone does something unchangeable that also feels unforgivable. I've cried countless tears and wrestled through so many questions. What if it feels like forgiveness won't actually fix anything? Does forgiveness mean I have to be in a relationship with that person again? Is it even possible to forgive if they're not sorry for what they did? And if you can relate, you're in the right place. Within these pages, your heart will be tenderly held. Your thoughts don't need to be edited. Your resistance is understood, but there are some biblical perspectives to consider that I finally brought peace into my life, and I want the same for you. The pain that you've been living with, those unresolved feelings of anguish, you deserve to stop suffering because of what others have done to you. And if no one else says that they're sorry for your deep pain, I will. My heart breaks for what breaks so many of us. So let me take your hand and lead you through how forgiveness is not only possible, but it is one of the most healing decisions to embrace. So I came on today to extend the invitation to you, for you, to hold my hand and walk through this journey with me as I walk through these things. I want to do it beside you. I don't want to do it alone. We're not meant to be alone. We do things better when we're together. We're stronger when we're together. And so I want to invite you. So what I've done is I've created a small Facebook group that's completely private. I think you can't even see it without the invitation. And even if you can, you can't see anyone in it or any other information. It's a secure place where we can share openly how we feel. There are 14 chapters in this book, and so the idea is that we're going to read 2 chapters a week, and so this is a 7-week study. There will be 2 Zoom meetings in there, and if you want to, you have the option to come and be with me and chat with me to a retreat live at the very end. We are starting this book on Monday. I understand if you don't have it. I'm late posting this here, so forgive me for that. But this book is about $17 on Amazon, and it comes in 2 days. So let's talk about how it's going to work. So again, there are 14 chapters. We're going to read 2 chapters a week. Around the 3rd, 4th week, we'll have a Zoom call to talk about how we're feeling, and just to kind of recap and just really pour out our hearts and be free and open and vulnerable. And then we'll finish up the rest of it. And at the very end of it, which is actually my birthday, we will get together, for those of you who want to get together with me, and we'll have a live time of fellowship, of love, of openness, of just being loved on and being free and open and honest, and just being able to share things that maybe you thought you could never share again, and hearing healing stories and knowing that you're not alone, because truly you're not. One, the rod and the staff that comfort me. But even if you don't know about the rod and staff that comfort me, you're just not alone, because so many people have gone through and are going through exactly what you're going through. And so again, that's why I say we're better together. And so when you know that you're not alone and you have someone praying with you and for you, it makes the difference in your life. So I think this is it. I don't want to keep you too long. And in the group, I'll be asking a few questions and maybe posting something and just kind of getting your thoughts and ideas about that. And I'll be doing a weekly video here to kind of recap it. And for those of you who follow me with the last book club, Uninvited, I promise this time I'll finish the last chapter. It'll be a similar format to that. So I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you. If you're joining, comment in the bottom that you're in, so that I can be sure to add you to the group. If you're not already following me on Instagram, I am Grace.Filled_ and I am Grace.Filled_Gardens for all of my gardening planning adventures, and I am Grace.Field_homeschool for the homeschool portion of me, although I have not been active on that site as much. You guys know when it's garden season, I'm in the garden. So I'll be back to update you guys on life, what's happening. We've got 14 chickens now, all those good things. That's a separate video, but I just wanted to come and invite you. Please take my hand. Please walk with me through this and allow me to walk with you through it for you. So I hope to see you as we forgive what we can't forget.